I need to tell you something nobody around you has actually had the guts to say. I watched it happen. I saw the whole thing play out, and I didn't say anything at the time because honestly I didn't think you were ready. But you're here watching this, which means some part of you already knows something went wrong. You just can't figure out what it was. So let me tell you, it wasn't bad luck, it wasn't that she met someone better, it wasn't games or mixed signals or her not knowing what she wants. It was the moment you caught feelings. That exact moment, and everything you did after it. Think back to when things were actually good. You were relaxed, you weren't reading into every text, you weren't checking your phone waiting for her to reply. You had your own stuff going on, your own life, your own plans, and she was part of it, but she wasn't all of it. You liked her, but you weren't desperate about it. And that version of you, the one who had somewhere to be and something to do and wasn't hovering, that's the version she was genuinely into. Then something changed. Maybe it was one conversation that was different. Maybe it was a night that actually meant something. Maybe it just crept up on you slowly. But the feelings arrived. Real ones. The kind where suddenly the outcome actually mattered to you. The kind where losing her started to feel like something worth being scared of. And the moment that happened, you became a completely different person. She felt it before you even noticed it yourself. Here's what actually changed, because this is the part that explains everything. Before the feelings, you were naturally a little unavailable. Not because you were playing games, just because you had your own life, and she was fitting into it rather than being the whole point of it. That created something. Your attention felt like it was worth something because it wasn't guaranteed. She had to show up a little, the dynamic had energy, then the feelings hit, and all of that flipped overnight. Suddenly you were always available. The texts got quicker, the replies got longer, the good morning messages started, the just thinking about you messages started, plans that used to be casual started feeling loaded and serious. Everything got heavier without you even meaning for it to. And that thing that made her attracted to you, the version of you that wasn't completely focused on her, just disappeared, without you even realizing it had gone. She noticed though. Women always notice this shift before you do. And what she felt wasn't warmth, it wasn't flattery, it was pressure. And pressure is one of the fastest ways to kill attraction that exists. Let me talk about the pedestal thing specifically because I think this is where most guys really lose it. The moment you caught feelings, she stopped being a person in your life and became the person in your life. And that shift changed everything about how you showed up around her. You started agreeing with stuff you didn't actually agree with. You started being less yourself and more whatever you thought she wanted. You stopped pushing back, you stopped having opinions that might create friction. You put her mood, her comfort, her feelings above your own in every single interaction. And from the inside, that felt like being a good guy, like caring, like showing her she mattered. From the outside, it felt like you just vanished. Because the guy she was attracted to had edges. He had opinions. He didn't just go along with everything. He wasn't endlessly accommodating. And that guy, the one who wasn't completely agreeable all the time, he was interesting. He created a dynamic that had some tension in it. The guy on the other side of catching feelings just wanted to keep things smooth. And smooth isn't the same as attractive. A guy who never pushes back eventually becomes someone she thinks of as a friend. Or worse, someone she feels guilty around because she can feel how much he cares and she just can't match it. And then there's the thing that I think kills it faster than anything else. You made her your whole personality. Your friends noticed it first. Every conversation somehow came back to her. Your mood was completely determined by whatever she last said to you. Your plans started revolving around whether she was free. You turned down things you would have said yes to before just in case she wanted to hang. She felt that way too. Maybe she couldn't have put words to it, but she felt it. The feeling of being the center of someone's entire emotional world is suffocating. Because suddenly she's not just deciding if she wants to be with you. She's deciding if she can handle being responsible for whether you're okay. And that is way too much pressure for someone you're still getting to know. So she pulled back, not because she stopped liking you, because she needed air. And the pulling back panicked you, which made you try harder, text more, show up more, make it even more obvious how much you cared. Because surely if she just understood how much you cared, she'd come back. But caring more is not the answer when someone pulls back because you're caring too much. It's the exact thing that makes them pull back further. So what actually happened? And what do you do about it? You stopped being the person she was attracted to. Not because having feelings is wrong, but because the feelings made the outcome matter so much that you lost everything that made you attractive in the first place. Your own direction, your ability to be genuinely okay either way, your willingness to take up space and disagree sometimes and not come running every single time. Attraction isn't built on availability. It isn't built on how much you care or how much effort you put in or how clearly you show your feelings. It's built on who you are when you're not trying to impress anyone. And the moment catching feelings turned you into someone who was consciously trying, where every interaction had this undercurrent of please choose me, you stopped being that person. Here's what I actually want you to do with this. The feelings are not the problem. Catching feelings is human. It's real. Don't be ashamed of it. But the feelings need to stay inside you without completely reorganizing your entire behavior. Care without losing yourself in it. Be interested without being consumed. Want her without needing her in order to be okay. And the way back to that version of yourself isn't pretending you don't have feelings. It's just remembering that you had a life before she came along. Things you were building. People you cared about. A direction that was yours. None of that disappeared when you caught feelings. You just stopped showing up for it. Go back to showing up for it. Not as a strategy. Not to make her chase you. Just because of your life. The one that exists, whether this works out or not. That life deserves your full attention. And sometimes when you do that, she comes back. Because the pressure lifts and the thing that attracted her in the first place shows back up. And sometimes she doesn't. And honestly, that's okay too. Because the version of you that has his own life and his own direction and doesn't need any one person's approval to feel like he's enough. That version attracts people who are actually right for him. You don't need her to choose you, choose yourself first. Everything else follows from that.